I'm Priyanka Khanna, Fashion Features Director, Vogue India, and we're here as a part of Vogue and Natural Diamond Council's Diamond Festival. So what makes a modern diamond heirloom? That's what we're here to talk about today. When it comes to cool jobs, my guests today just make come out tops. Lucia Silvestri is the creative, and wait for it, gem buying director for Bulgari, which means that she gets to travel across the world and including multiple trips to India in search of the perfect stones. Natural diamonds, of course, very much on that list. Lucia just also completed a very important anniversary, 40 years with the house. She joined as a young biology student at 18 and soon became Paolo Bulgari's protege. The brothers Bulgari saw in her an affinity for stones, and they passed on their brand's legacy to Lucia. My other guest is the lovely Nonita Kalra. Nonita has over 3 decades of experience in the India media industry. She's the current editor-in-chief at Tata CLiQ and also just edited the first ever jewellery trend report for Natural Diamond Council. What sets Nonita apart is her strong belief in the stories that jewellery tells. Thank you, ladies, for both being with us today. It's so lovely to have you here, Nonita and Lucia. Both these lovely ladies are here today to talk about natural diamonds and what makes a diamond piece an heirloom. So I'm going to get started with you, Lucia, first. What attracts you to stones, and in particular natural diamonds?
So diamonds are very important for Bulgari, of course, because we are very famous for color gems. But of course, our color gems are surrounded by diamonds, and also we have an iconic line called the Serpenti that is diamond collection. And I'm very proud to say that we work very hard with diamonds. And also, one of my favorite trips was in India, visiting a factory with 5,000 women cutting diamonds. So from that experience, I really felt in love with diamonds, with the cutters, with the fact that, yes, in India, we have this beautiful example of factory, all women from employees to come si dice, chief. So it's really, I'm really impressed about it.
I love that idea. Nonita, you obviously, have been sort of at the forefront of women-led content, and you have this great curated eye. So what do you think makes a modern diamond heirloom?
I think that we all sort of grow up with so much storytelling around our jewelry, right? From the time you're a little girl, your mother will pull out a piece that was your grandmother's and she'll say, this belongs to you. So I think we form an attachment to the stones. They're not just stones, they become our grandmothers and our mothers, and the way they put a piece to you. And it's true, our mothers and grandmothers know us best, but what's even more terrifying is we become our mothers and grandmothers, right? So each piece of jewelry is something that they've given, and they've told a story, and it changes, right? What my grandmother gives me is her idea of me. My mother sees me as a more modern, independent woman, so she gets me something different. And what I would get, say my niece, would be something different as well, because as we get more modern and our stories change, I think that's what makes a stone so versatile. It becomes each one of these characters in your life. So it's your history, it's your present, and as you gifted, a modern heirloom is very much your future. It's your your future stamp in a sense.
So it's actually taking the past to the future, which of course, Lucia, is something you know a lot about. What did you learn from the brothers especially when it came to diamonds, and what is your personal affinity with the stone? Do you have a particular piece in your family, or a piece that you've designed that you sort of feel falls under the modern heirloom bracket?
I have to say I cannot live without diamonds. For me, it's true that diamonds are girls' best friends, of course. And my first gift for myself was a tennis bracelet. So it's a timeless bracelet, all diamond. So it's for me, for Bulgari, it's, diamonds are very, very important. And I learned from the brothers how choose diamond, how select diamond. It's important, of course, the certificate, and nowadays it's much more important than in the past. But the fact that the cut and the touch of the diamond, it's very important still nowadays. And because of this meeting, I'd like to show you an important diamond that a pearl shape that just arrived. I want to show you that it's amazing, for an amazing necklace. So diamonds are forever. It's very important. Like studs, earrings for every day, and I like to play a lot with diamond. For instance, my studs are one diamond, one emerald, and I learned a lot from your culture how wear diamond. And for instance, I love rose cut diamond. That is a typical Indian cut of diamond.
Yes, that's right. And
It's one of the things that I learned from the Bulgari brothers, to love rose cut diamond.
That's really interesting to hear. Actually, that was going to be my next question to you. Do you have a particular cut? But I love that you have, that you have this idea of wearing two different stones to show different aspects of your personality. I think that's so great. Nonita, do you have a personal cut that you like, or do you have a piece in your family history, or one that you've just bought yourself that you?
Of course, like every woman, your engagement ring is it's definitely your favorite. But I'm currently wearing these earrings of my mother's. They were, they're tiny little diamonds in the shape of a star. She had bigger ears. She wore them on her ears. I've made them danglers. They were my grandmother's, and they were her mother's, and they're really delicate and can be worn every day. And I think for me, what is so special about diamonds is you can dress them up and you can dress them down. And so the pieces that you get sort of from your family, as time changes, you can make them t-shirt diamonds. You can wear them all the time. I've seen you wear diamonds really beautifully. You can wear really big stones and wear just a simple white shirt, and they look casual, and then when you wear it with a black dress. So I think in every house there are a bunch of diamonds. I think we're lucky in India to have a collection of diamonds. That's the story of diamonds. It's really strange. It's not a cold stone. You think because it has no color that it's a cold stone. It's a stone that works really well with other stones, as we just discussed, but it's a stone that when you wear it on yourself alone, it becomes very much part of your personality. It sort of has this ability to give you a shine, to allow you to be yourself. And the reason diamonds for me are modern heirlooms is that they have that's the individualistic character. Lucia's daughter will like it. Her granddaughter will like it. They may not like her older pieces, but a simple diamond, a tennis bracelet, they'll wear it all the time. It becomes modern with the person who wears it.
I agree, Nonita. Now, going back to you, Lucia, which, by the way, you look fantastic, and I think it just accentuates why you have the coolest job in the world. But I was just saying that the serpenti for me is one of my all-time favorite designs. Is there a particular? Is this your personal favorite from the Bulgari archive?
It's difficult to say. I have a lot of favorite pieces, but serpenti is one of them, of course. This is something that it's so iconic, Bulgari piece, all diamond, and not only the creativity, but also the quality of the craftsmanship. It's really, really amazing. It's not rigid.
Incredible.
It's not rigid. The piece is really a masterpiece. But also we just launched this serpenti bracelet that is Viper. And I like to wear them, one in white gold, pink gold, and yellow gold. They are all diamond, and the ring too. So it's something very modern and very casual to wear.
I love your idea of casual. This is why the Italians and the Indians get along so well, right? Because this is for us as casual.
Yes, I learned a lot from your culture. from the Marani especially, and especially during your weddings. I discovered the way that you have to wear jewels. I love so much.
We do too, and that's why we're missing, being out and being at weddings right now. And I think we're all looking for an opportunity to dress up.
Yeah.
I want to kind of talk to you, Lucia, a little bit about, does the stone inform, when you're designing, does the diamond inform your design, or is it the other way around? Of course, you talk about this pear shape that you just got. So how are you kind of working an idea of a design around it? And of course, Bulgari loves to play with color as well as diamonds. So how do you create that beautiful balance?
Yeah, actually we have two kind of processes. One process when we work with color gems. When we work with color gems, we start from the gems and then we make the design. With diamond is the opposite. We start from a suggestion, from an idea, from an inspiration, and then we buy the diamonds. In this case, you can see this last one of the last pieces from Magnifica collection with a pear shape that is a 10 carat pear shaped diamond. But we have also, we can change it with a bigger one that is 20 carats, D internally flawless, pear shaped diamond.
That's lovely.
It's amazing.
We're taking that home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's really amazing. So I want to say that we work with color gems, of course, but always our color gems are surrounded by diamond. We can do anything without diamonds. So if I have this new serpentine necklace without the head, with a mandarin garnet, but all pavé diamonds. Yeah, you see?
That's incredible. I love the pop of color too. I think it really balances out the beauty of the diamond.
Yes, exactly.
Nonita, I'm going to take it back to you to really talk, of course you were talking about how it's all about how you wear the pieces, but is there a particular piece you have an eye on now, a modern heirloom as such for, has this pandemic changed how you are wearing your diamond pieces?
I want to wear them every day, but what's really bizarre and strange what's happened is I want bigger pieces. I want to show abundance and joy. Earlier, I was all about the really tiny piece and I didn't want it to show. And now I'm thinking, more, give me more, let me see more, and it's a funny thing. The next diamond purchase that I will buy, and my mother-in-law just gave me chandelier earrings. They're beautiful. I want to wear them all the time. And somehow they're looking okay being worn all the time. I just haven't put them on for this call, but I think that the modern heirloom would be a statement piece. It would be a story that I could tell about how I felt, and it would be a reaffirmation of life. We've been through the strangest time. The whole world has been in lockdown. We've seen a lot of loss. And what happens as a result of that is you want to celebrate life. And you're optimistic. The human condition is weird. You find optimism very quickly. That's your natural resting state. And so I want my jewelry to be statement. I want to wear the cuff. I want to wear the big earring. I want to layer my necklaces. And I want to wear them all the time. I also, my sisters just had twins. I also want to gift them to my niece and nephew in equal parts. I don't want to just limit it to the women in the family. I want to see men wearing diamonds as well. I just think we all need that.
I completely agree with you, Nolita. I completely agree. We need to go out from this very bad period with big diamonds, big gems. And I have the stone for you, if you want.
Yeah, no one's saying no, let me tell you.
It's a short flight from London to Rome, so
yeah, I know. I'll see you in a couple of hours.
No, but I love the idea of diamonds as bringing joy, because I think the diamond, at this time, of course, there have been so many conversations about sustainability and about pieces that last long, but pieces also that uplift, and I think the diamond sort of ticks all those boxes. Do you feel, Lucia, that was the reason behind your Fiora River collection, which was a particularly diamond focused collection? Do you feel that was, you wanted to sort of bring the attention back to the stone? Why did you feel that was the right time to launch that?
To launch that, we always launch a collection with diamond. For instance, we have a collection called Fiora River, and it's this one. And we have this collection from the jewelry to high jewelry, one of the kind. And in this case, you can see a design quite classical, but in a contemporary way. And we used rose cut diamond. That they are brilliant, light, and very feminine. Or we have also this one that is a choker.
Oh, that's beautiful.
With emerald.
Yes.
And with emerald beads of emerald and rose cut diamond. And I have to say, we bought all the stones in India. They came from India, so I'm very close to your country. And I miss a lot your country, I have to say.
I remember meeting you the last time you were here, as well as back for the store opening in Rome, which was incredible. Do you feel, Lucia, that that's what women are also gravitating towards, that they want the statement pieces, they want the diamond pieces, they want to kind of dress up again? Is that what your clients and customers
Yes, I absolutely agree with Nonita, because we like to have beautiful stones, beautiful diamonds that can be brilliant on us and on our skin, and from a tennis bracelet that probably now is too small, I need a bigger one, but it's I think that diamonds are really forever and for generations.
So how is that changing how you design now? Do you feel there's been a shift in your mindset while you're designing through this time? Has there been,
No, I think that we always used to design diamonds in the same way. We like to play with diamonds, and we like play with diamonds and color gems, of course. But I think that diamond deserve a collection, a diamond collection, and with Viper or Serpenti, we really do a great job. I think so, but Viper, this kind of bracelet, for instance, this collection, they are bestseller right now in our stores. So, and also for the new generation. So for the new, we try to catch the new generation with the beauty, because we need beauty and quality. And in the very small details, you can see the quality of our craftsmanship. Not only creativity, not only quality of diamond, but also craftsmanship.
I agree, and you can see that in the detail when you showed us the back of the necklace. Nonita, I want to ask you, when you are curating for the women, who come to you and who read your work, what do you think? How has that changed your mindset? What do you think women are looking for now? Of course, we talked about statement jewelry, but what are they really? What do you think they're gravitating towards?
I think that women want to be heard. I think that it's time for women, their stories, their place in society. Women want to be heard. They want, and if you hear, I'll tell you, you look at young women, you'll see a 4-year-old with her hand on her hips and she'll go, listen to me, right? You find through your life as a woman in this world, you're always saying, listen to me. So all your storytelling has to change. Women need a place in society. They need their own place. They need their own version of their story. And honestly, that's what jewelry is. And let's not forget that in India, all the best pieces used to belong to the men. The Maharajas owned all the best jewelry. They commissioned all the pieces. This is our feminist moment. We're taking back jewelry. We don't let men wear it, right? We're like, it's ours. But it stems from the fact that women need to be heard. They're speaking up. Jewelry is one of their statements. The way we lead our lives, our independence, our feistiness. I guess that's all part of what's happening, right? So when I'm curating for women, firstly, I curate different voices. I curate women across the board. When we do shoots and we bring jewelry to a shoot, nobody objects. I see every woman suddenly have a favorite piece, have a stone that talks to her, have a piece that she wants to wear. And that's the other thing I like about jewelry. It adorns you in the way you choose. It's your very individual statement. It's your time to yourself. It's your fashion statement without engaging in all the aspects of, is this for me or not? Indian women, Indian and Italian women are brought up with jewelry with so much comfort, right? Our ears are pierced at 6 months. We're handed a piece. Our gold bangles are given to us when you're a year old. You're given your anklets. I think it's us reclaiming ourselves, which is what I find really special about jewelry. And that's what I try and do every time I tell stories of women or I look at fashion and women.
Of course, storytelling is a big part of your job, Lucia. And when you look back at Bulgari history, has there been a piece that's come up for an auction, for example, an heirloom piece that you loved the story of, or that inspired you in future collections?
I bought back a few pieces from Elizabeth Taylor collection, and of course there are pieces that have color gems, but always diamond. So for me, diamonds is part of Bulgari history, and I cannot forget the huge. I remember one of my first trips abroad with Mr. Bulgari. I could have a handle on my hands, 100 carats pearl-shaped diamond, D internally flawless.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
It was 22 years old with this 100 carats pearl-shaped diamond, D internally flawless, and I was shocked from the beginning. So I cannot forget that moment.
So it's been a long time love affair, clearly. And was that in India? Can I ask you, was that in India?
It was in New York.
It was in New York.
Yeah.
And of course, how have you been staying inspired during this time? Because I know travel is such a big part of what you do. So how are you sort of, creating?
I have two main sources of inspiration. One source of inspiration comes from the gems, and one source of inspiration is Rome. They are the biggest source of inspiration. So I can see diamonds everywhere in Rome, from the fountains to the buildings, to everywhere. And so diamonds are really part of my life.
Well, on that note, I hope we all get to travel again soon, and we come and get inspired by Rome and its lovely streets as well. But thank you, ladies. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Where can we see those stones? I want to go meet that 100-carat stone. I'm really sorry. That's all I was thinking, Priyanka. We need to make a very quick trip.
Yeah,
we do.
I'd like to find another 100 carat D internally flawless crochet, but at the moment I can say hello and goodbye with these 20 carats DIF.
And what a way to end the session on a high note. But thank you, Lucia.
You're welcome.
And thank you, Nonita. We're so glad to have you both here from Rome and London. And stay tuned for other great sessions as a part of the Vogue and Natural Diamond Council Diamond Festival.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.